No, 1A is not in standard position. Why? Lauren. Yes, the vertex is not at 0, 0. B, yes or no? Leighton says yes, and he is correct. C, yes or no? No, why? The initial arm is not on the x-axis. And D? Yes, sure, you betcha. Without measuring, where is little a? Where's 150? F. Where's 180? C. Where's 45? A. Where's 320? D gets little d. Where's 215? B gets little e. And where's 270? E gets little f. Excellent. Are people done past there? Excellent. Where does the terminal arm for A lie? 1. B. 4. C. 3. D. 1. E. 3. F. 2. Well done. Sketch 'em. Okay. 70. Up there. B. 310. Down there. C. 225. Down there. And D. 165 out there. People done still past there? Lovely. Reference angle for A. 10. B. 15. C. 72. D. How much? 55? 180, 215. Where's the reference angle? Between the x-axis and the terminal arm. Which is right in there, yes? How far is that? Grumph. Bye, Leighton.
Where are you going?
How far is it around to there? 180. How far did I go? 215. So I need this distance from 180 to 215, which is 35. That one always causes people trouble. Copy and complete the table. Determine the measure of each angle in standard position. If the reference is 72, but the angle is in quadrant 4, where is the 72? Right there, which means I need this distance, which is 360 minus 72, which is 288, right? Okay. If the reference angle is 56, but the quadrant is 2, this is 56, yes? So what's the angle? 124. If it is 18 and it is in quadrant 3, where's the reference angle? Always between the terminal arm and the x-axis, yes? So when my computer thaws, 18, how far is that? 180 plus 18 more. 198. And finally, if it's 35 but it's in quadrant 4, it's down here. There's the 35, which means Grumph. Grumph is hard to write as a number. It is what? What is 7D? 325. Lovely, loverly done. All righty. Good. Everybody is on the same page when we get to here. The bell rang yesterday when we were halfway through explaining a new way to find sine, cos, and tan. Yes? Does everybody understand this? Why sine, cos, and tan can be done with x's and y's. Does everybody get that? Blake, is your hand up or are you stretching? Okay. So, if I'm out here, is x negative or positive?
Negative.
Negative. What's y?
Negative.
Negative, which means sine is
Positive.
sine is y over h. Y over hypotenuse. Since y is negative, that is negative over, what are hypotenuses? Why? Why are all hypotenuses positive? Blake, when you square a negative number, you get a positive number. So you cannot have a negative hypotenuse. Can I make that clearer? Excellent. What is cos? Cos is x over h, isn't it? Is x negative? So cos becomes negative over a positive. So cos is, what happens when I divide a negative and a positive? I get a negative. What about tan? What's tan? Negative y over negative x. What do two negatives give me? Positive. So in this section, tan is positive. And finally, we're going to do the last one over here. X is,
Positive.
y is
Negative.
negative. So what is sine? Y over h. What's y? Negative. What's h? Positive. Why? Because every hypotenuse is positive, so the sine is negative. What about the cos? What's cos? He waited patiently. You've seen cos 3 times on this sheet alone. What is cos? X over h. Is x positive? So it's positive over positive. So cos is positive. What is tan? Y over x. Since y is negative, tan is negative divided by a positive, so tan is negative. Meaning what is positive in this? Cos is positive, which sets up yet another new memory tool. C-A-S-T. Coses are positive in quadrant 4. All of them are positive in quadrant 1. Sines are positive in quadrant 2. Tans are positive in quadrant 3. Do you have to remember cast? No, because you can just draw it, right? The only thing I will remind you of here is this. Yep. The only thing I will remind you of here is that our machines suck. The only thing I will remind you of here is x and y are coordinates, right? Yes? So it's easy to do tan because you get it right from the x and y. How do you use x and y to find h? Because I've already told you that h is involved, and I showed you kind of how to do it. How do I do it? Lauren. Right. It's the square root of x squared plus y squared. The same way you would do all Pythagoras. Right? Everybody good?
Mr. Myers, may I please go to the bathroom?
Please do. I insist.
Okay, thanks. I'll be back.
I'm sure you will, Taylor.
Alright, thanks, guys. Be center. Don't fall in.
That's important. It's not like... What I don't understand, quite frankly, is why the girls' washrooms in the school have a seat at all that moves.
Yeah, why does it? Oh,
It moves?
because why would they just buy different seats? Like, what if they decide to switch it around or something?
I don't get it. What are we talking about?
The girls' washroom has seats that move.
They lift up.
Yeah, but I mean,
Do
Why?
all have those?
They don't.
That's my point.
But
Why?
if you think
oh yeah, why does the girls
are
have
not?
one? Does the girls want?
Oh, because they're too lazy to take it off.
Not trying to cause a fight.
I'm confused. What is this moving? What is it?
Okay.
Yeah, but if there wasn't a seat at all, they wouldn't have. How do you know that?
What?
How do you know that?
How do I know what? It's a joke, Lynn. All, like Alicia says, all toilets are the same.
What about me?
I would never say anything bad about you.
Isn't that what you always do?
I've never said anything bad. Just roll. I'm a nice, kind spirit person. Oh, grade 12 is going to be so hard. You're going to be so miserable in grade 12.
It's not.
Literally, my brother didn't even go for second semester. He did all basketball reports the first semester, so he had all of the second.
What? Okay. All right. I have given you the following points. I want you to tell me the sine, cos, and tan. We remember that sine is what? Opposite over adjacent, but we're not using opposites and adjacents anymore because we're on the coordinate plane. So it is
Y
over h. What's cos? X over h. What's tan? Y over x. What is that for, an x or a y? What's that 0? So what is the sine? Wait, I'm sorry. What is the hypotenuse? Hypotenuse, as Lauren has told us, is the square root of x squared plus y squared. So what is the hypotenuse here?
Hi, Taylor. Did you make good choices?
Yes.
The hypotenuse is 4. So what is the sine? 0 over 4, which is 0. What's the cos?
4 over 4.
Which is 1. What's the tan? 0 over 4. Excellent. What is the hypotenuse here? 3. So what is the sine? 1. What is the cos? 0. What is the tan? Nope. 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 Nope.
Wait, it's 3 over 0.
Right.
It's 0.
Nope. Yes. So what's the tan? No.
3. No.
No. No. 3 over 0, I've already told you, is the answer. So what is the tan?
3 over 0.
No. 3 over 0 doesn't exist. So what is 3 over 0?
3.
Undefined.
Reese,
Yell at us and then tell us the answer.
Pardon me?
Why did you just yell at us and then tell us the answer?
Because by the time you're in honors 10, you should know that nothing can be divided by 0. You should know that's undefined.
Well, we don't know the term undefined.
Yes, you do.
When
Because
did we
you,
learn that?
huh?
When did we learn that?
In the 9th grade when you were graphing.
Talk back. We didn't do graphics.
Okay. He did. He was in my class, so he should have known that that was undefined.
But I wasn't here.
That is not my problem.
Be trying to split a cookie among all your friends.
What is the hypotenuse? 5. What is the sine?
Really gross, like she made the packet stuff.
Oh, come on. Doesn't matter what the commercial says. Clubhouse isn't as good. So you guys finish sine, cos, and tan for that one while I fix yet another problem. What sine? What sine? Okay, guys. Thank you. 0. What's cos? -1. What's tan? Tan is 0. What's the h here? 2. What is sine? -1. What's cos? What's tan? Undefined. Excellent. Now, if indeed you did not know the term undefined, I do apologize then, because apparently some of you got through without knowing that. Those of you who are in my class, shame! Now, knowing what you know from here should allow you to solve this, yes?
No.
You have -4 and 11. What are -4 and 11? They are coordinates, which means they are what? An x and a y, yes? Everyone agrees? Now, I'm going to do two things here. I'm going to draw this for those of you that are visually minded. And then we are also going to do algebra for those of you that are not as visually minded. Mind you, you need to be able to work in both. Do you follow me? So let us draw it first, cabbages. Where is -4, 11? -4 to the left. Up 11. Does everyone agree that that is -4, 11?
Yes.
Excellent. Now, keep it visual. Make the triangle. Is everybody cool? Yeah? Okay. How far is this distance? -4. How far is this distance? 11. Excellent. How will you find the hypotenuse? Since this is now a 90-degree triangle, what will that be? Square root of plus 4, negative 4. I wouldn't even do negative 4. I just use 4 because, of course, it can't be negative. 4 squared, which is the square root of 121 and 16, which is square root of 137. Does everyone agree? Everyone cool? Yep. Now, if you are visual, are you cool with this? Okay. If you are non-visual, are you cool with this? Now, let's do the number side of things. Number-wise, the hypotenuse is the square root of x squared plus y squared, which is the square root of 4 squared plus 11 squared, which is the square root of 137. Then, x equals negative 4, y equals 11. What are the three three trig ratios? What is sine? Y over h. So 11 over root 137. What's cos? Root 137. And what is tan? Negative 4. Cool? Now come back to the visual side. We've been working between them all. This is very important, what I'm about to show you. The angle we have been given is theta, yes? Because we should start counting from there, correct? But please notice what happened when I found the sine, cos, and tan. Did I get theta or did I get theta's reference? Okay, yes, we all have cracky bones. Okay.
It's like why? It's like there's
See, Lauren, this is why sometimes I tend to yell when a concept that I think should have been gathered isn't gathered.
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Yeah. Because I did just ask a question that I accidentally cracked my knuckles, which caused this. Thank goodness I didn't fart. Because we're still on farty noises with our hands.
They're not farting noises, they're squeaking. You jumped to that conclusion.
stop now.
Okay, I'll stop. How do you do that?
Still no one has answered the question.
Oh, reference. Reference.
I second that motion.
So we end up working with the reference angle. Now you guys should be smart enough to figure out the following. If this angle has a tangent of negative 11 over negative 4, right? Then what does that tell you is the tangent of theta? No, that's not a tangent. A tangent is a fraction. If the red theta, the reference angle, is 11 over negative 4, then what must gray theta's tangent be? Just think about it for a second. Is this line the same for both? Yes or no?
Well, yeah.
Yes. So if this tangent is 11 over negative 4, what must that tangent be? The same. Check. Go to your calculator and do shift tan 11 over negative 4 and tell me what you get.
Where's the negatives?
Pardon me?
Negative 70.
Negative 70, yes? Okay, so use your brains. If you get 70, where in here must the 70 be? The red reference angle, because negatives go backwards, yes? So this must be my 70, which means what's this? What's the gray side? 110. Now, do tan 110.
Negative 2.74.
Now do shift tan
Shift 10 of what?
of the negative 2 that you just did.
So after you get the reference angle, what do you do?
70. Wow. Oh, wow.
What?
No, it's not. Everybody knows the meaning of life is 42.
Yeah.
I don't get it. How?
It's from the
Hitchhiker's
Hitchhiker's
Guide to the Galaxy.
What the galaxy?
That's a book.
Shift tan. 11 divided by negative 4. I get negative 70, yes? Everyone agrees?
Yes.
All right. So that puts me right there, yes? Because that had to be that. Because it can't be this side, because this side's obviously more than 70, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that means that has to be what our calculator gave us. It gave us the reference angle, yes?
Yes.
So this had to be 70, which means this had to be 110, yes?
Oh my gosh.
Everybody with me? So now you go to your calculator and you do tan of 110. You get an answer. And it makes sense because it's negative, right? And we know tan should be negative in this quadrant, yes? Shift tan of my last answer, which was negative 2.74, and I get negative 70, the exact same number. Because that value is the same angle for both sides. Does everybody understand? Let's try the next one and see if it makes more sense after that. Please do exactly what we did in number 2 with number 3. Do it algebraically and draw it. I don't care which one you do first. And this is the last thing we're doing today. Then we draw it. You will finish drawing it. Your last step, tell me the angle.
Really?
Chairs up.